Cancer is a word that strikes terror into people, and quite understandably too. People are left, they think that, people are told that they don't know what causes cancer. But we're learning. So there's good news, great news. You can be free from the trap of cancer. I mean, that's just amazing. And I suppose my journey started many, many years ago when I nursed patients with cancer. And while I did my very best to alleviate their pain and make their suffering as less severe as possible, and I thoroughly enjoyed looking after these people, but I suppose my hands were tied, and out of my own ignorance, I didn't know that a lot of cancers were man-made from industrial chemicals, that from everyday products that people are buying. Customers are not suspicious of what they're buying in the shops. So my awareness grew greatly when I read this book belonging to Professor Epstein. Professor Epstein has an organisation called Cancer Prevention Coalition. And I actually met this scientist. He was actually on the Jerry Ryan show. But of course, after the explosive interview that he had with Jerry Ryan, there was absolutely nothing mentioned about it the following day, because that's exactly what it was. It was quite explosive. But he's a wonderful man. So I then, after hearing Professor Epstein, I started to educate myself more. An investigative journalist that I came across is called Philip Day. Now, Philip Day is a wonderful, wonderful man, and he has written many, many books. This is one of them, Cancer, While We're Dying to Know the Truth. Now, I think the name really should be, at the top there is an explosive overview of the good news that the world has been waiting for. And I definitely think, good news should be the heading, the good news about cancer. And so from there, I then was, with my searching and looking, it took me about 10 years of searching to find answers. But what I did was I realised that there is a green industry setting up, a green economy, green industries are setting up. And this green industry is using all of nature. We hear about wind energy and solar energy and various things like that. But the earth and all the nutrients in the earth are now being used through advanced science. And they are being sold through digital online shopping. We as customers, we're moving away from the industrial way of the industrial products and what's on the marketplace and what's being sold to us and advertised to us, and we are moving away and moving to green industry. And the company that I buy from, as I say, it is part of the green economy. So we as customers are moving in and benefiting on every level from this industry. And we are reaching out and sharing the good news with our family, our friends. And, for me, it is a passion for me to spread it out to the public and to bring awareness. And also to professionals. There are professionals out there that are working with sick patients, and they can benefit as well, because they're in a great position to empower their clients and their customers, and to really give them something, to really empower the customer, and not to be just doing a treatment and the treatment is not going to be the answer. You really must get to the root cause of the problem, and this is a wonderful way of doing it. So this catalogue here, I will in my drop down box underneath this video, I'll put the link to the catalogue where you can view, if you want, you can view. There's mission statements, there's a letter from the CEO, and what green industry and clean living is really all about. And if you want to be part of it, that's great, and if you don't, that's okay too. But at least we're spreading the word and raising awareness. So, and if you want any information or anything, certainly you can get back to me, and you can find me on Facebook, or through this link you can contact me.